Yeah, can you give some health updates? It looks like Raul's back out training. Anyone else that notably different?
Raul's good, ready to go. Everybody else kind of the same.
So that would be Albert still out, Steph still out, Joe Powell still out, Gaymar
Still out.
Still out.
So Brian, those two guys in the middle, JP and Albert, I mean, you count on them to do a lot of, communication, some veterans that they know how to play. I mean, what kind of hole does that leave for you guys? Not there's excuses with what you guys are doing. But
A hole that gives opportunities to a couple young kids that actually played fairly well against a very good LAFC team. So Josh and Oved came in, did a good job. Got faith. Danny Leva's got like 50 MLS games experience. So it's a younger crew. Yeah, sometimes you miss in big moments some of that experience for sure. But it's good for them. I think they're up for the task at home. I think the game will be a little different. Nice rainy day, turf's great. We'll be ready for them.
Said on Tuesday, Pedro, you start. One is still that's still the case. What do you want to see from him?
Goals, defending, goals, being in the right spot defensively. Look, the kid's exciting to watch. He'll excite the crowd. He gets his teammates in better positions because he can break guys down. So we'll just let him be himself.
You mentioned the crowd. Just how nice will it be for the first time in a few months to be back in front of your
It's
home
great.
fans here? Looks great out here.
Love it.
U.S. Open Cup today officially announced. What are your thoughts on participating?
Love it. Look, this club has a lot of history. I think the U.S. Open Cup has a lot of history. Whatever difficulties between the league and whatever happened, it's above my pay grade. I don't know all the details. I just thankful that we're in it. I think it's a good tournament, and let's see if we can, progress through.
So you're the only of the three MLS teams that have won the Open Cup 4 times. You're the only one who's participating. Does that give you any added juice to be able to be the...
No, we want to win everything, Jeremy. I don't think that's going to give us extra juice. Would it be a nice feather in our cap? For sure. Be nice to push ahead of a couple guys or a couple of teams, but it's not going to give any added motivation. I think the motivation's already there.
Brian, give us a scouting report on Austin. You split with them last year. They were 2 close matches.
They came here and beat us in a tight game down there. Tight game, last minute heroics down there. Similar team to LAFC. They play 4-3-3, a little different. They might play with 2 pivots instead of 1. Depends on how Josh sets them up. But pretty similar to LAFC. I mean, good team. Zardes, or they signed Rubio. Agile, able, willing runners. DeRussi's a quality player. Stuver's good in goal. I like Stuver. He's a good goalkeeper. So solid team.
Brian, you talked last post game too that you wanted the players to think a little bit more in the box. What's that balance in terms of them not thinking too much but being creative?
Well, I think the deal is you want them to be greedy in the box. That's that old coach's saying. But look, if there's a better pass or you're under pressure or you're off balance, then you can't be greedy. You got to find the next pass. And I think it's just that game awareness that what we're looking for.
What do you need to see in transition when with the high press, getting the ball and turning that into an offense?
Well, it's always been one of our calling cards. I mean, look, we've turned into a little bit more of a possession-based team, by the style of play that we use, but we can still get out there and transition.
Going back to the Open Cup, in addition to you guys, Ballard is hosting Memorial. Have you given any moment of thought to what a game could be like, Sounders versus Ballard at Memorial?
Yeah, we played against Kitsap when I think my good friend Pete Fewing was coaching over in Bremerton or somewhere on that peninsula. Plenty of good moments, plenty of good, storylines if that comes to pass.
But to potentially be at Memorial, for you to coach at Memorial, theoretically, in a world where that might happen, would that mean be extra special for you?
Well, just add to the history of the club, back where we started. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.